Oh, right, I'm streaming. I should do like the intro and stuff. I got caught off guard a little because I have to do a thing with the recording to make sure that it goes through safely and securely. And like I was like, oh, let me just do that real quick. And like forgot I hit the go live button. I was like, oh, right. I should probably pay attention to this. All right. Delete those two. Should be good. Hey, Knight. Hey, Damien. What's going on, guys? Let's get some background music here for a very brief moment before I click to Discord and the music goes away. Beat Damien today? Look at that. I would prefer if you didn't beat up each other, my mods. That seems like it would be ill-advised for a good continuing partnership. So stop kicking the shit out of each other. Alright, everyone. Day 17 of the birthday stream saga, where for every $31 donated, I wrote for every number 31. Nice, good job, Nick. Every $31 donated, the stream extends by an hour. Just saying it out loud. And I'm just like, what have I done? I got a comment on the first Yu-Gi-Oh part that went out today that I wanted to read. Hold on. Also, we're in top chat. Gross. Sorry about that. I wanted to read this comment out. This is by Endy, who will eventually see this because this is a Yu-Gi-Oh video, but I think maybe not this part. Let's see. So this is in the first part of Worldwide Edition Stairway to the Destined Duel. The stream gimmick was a bad idea. People will definitely spend $31 to see someone else suffer. True. But that was the point. It wasn't that I didn't think people would do it. It was that I didn't think they would do it to such an extent, and also I thought I was a stronger person, is what it really came down to. But anyway. Day 17 of the birthday stream saga, where for every $31 donated, the stream extends by an hour. Today, we're gonna play a little more Yu-Gi-Oh! Or hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Today we're gonna play a little more Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. And that's it. I don't have a follow-up to this. Then we're gonna play a little more Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. If not, come stop by the stream, and I personally guarantee, which is a word I can't spell, guarantee? Got it wrong. Fuck, and I got personally wrong? Shit. Guys, I'm a mess today. Hold on, wait. There we go. And I personally guarantee I can single-handedly cheer you up. So stop by. Oh, fuck, the link. Got the link. There we go. All right, let's catch up. Hello, Mr. Howell. Hey, I was here just checking out a game demo. Well, you snooze, you lose. Hey, Damien. Hey, Knight. What we do in our spare time is our own business. That thing, that's true. Hello, Dorothy and Johnny as well. All right, let's start this recording. Actually, first not before we do this recording. Woo! I am sweaty today. I've kept my apartment super fucking warm because it's been super fucking cold, and I'm also standing next to a giant light, and like, it's just toasty over here. Hey, Lunar Knight, what's going on? All right, ready? Let's start the YouTube recording. That was all just preamble. Hey, YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand, and it's not on screen. Hold on. Let's try that again. Hey, YouTube. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. We're on day 17 of the birthday stream. You know the spiel by now. I don't have to explain it to you. And I think we're on part 7 of 2004. So let's get back into it. It's been a little while. Nick, start your timer. Thank you, Damien. That's a good call. Because Damien actually reminded me. I'll just let it. I won't dock you for that. Oh, I should have mentioned that in the Discord announcement. We're less than 10 hours. Let's go. Okay. What am I doing here? We're gonna beat Bones. Oh, that's right. Weevil did bad things to me for a very long time, but now we're gonna beat Bones 10 times. Here we go. Chat, how are we feeling today? Are we feeling amped? Are we feeling pumped? Are we ready to face another day? I'm not. I'm a little tired today. Not like I shouldn't be streaming tired, but just like it's Monday. I'm tired. You know how it is. Bold strategy. Just starting with the Black Forest and just being like, and I end my turn. Oh wow, we down to 9 hours? We sure are. Oh, I should mention that. I did some testing after the stream last night. It looks like credit card payments to Streamlabs are not going through. Like for me or for you guys. It just stopped, doesn't process them. So I submitted a ticket to Streamlabs support to see what's going on with that. I think the PayPal still works though. I think the last PayPal donation was on the 31st, and I think the last credit card donation was the 24th. So I think there might have been just like a downtime period or whatever. But what's your Venmo? just go follow the link, Carlos. It's in the description. It's literally donatetoNick.com. But I think PayPal works still, as far as I know. I couldn't test the PayPal because it's my PayPal. So like PayPal wouldn't let me pay to myself because it has idiot protection. But so I think there is something wrong with the credit card stuff, but hopefully they get that sorted out. But like I said, PayPal still works, so it's still possible, so I'm still going. If, for instance, like there was just no way to increase the timer, I think I would just pause the timer and maybe stop streaming for a little bit until it was fixed. Because for this to work the way it's supposed to work, I really just want to keep going through. So that's why it's like that. But yeah, just thought I would give you guys an announcement for the people who were in the stream yesterday. Whew. I'm already sweating today. I just need to not. It's always Yu-Gi-Oh videos for some reason. I can't handle it. I can't hack these duels. See? I get Regeki'd. So I remember someone mentioning for Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories that the opponent's hand size is like secretly much bigger. Like it looks like they have 5 cards in their hand, but they can actually pull from like 10 to 20 or something like that. I don't know where I heard that from or if it's confirmed. But I heard that was the thing for Forbidden Memories. Which I never knew, which also explains how they always draw the perfect card just when they need it. So it's always like the last card they pick in their hand whenever they need to pull something. Because I assume that would be card number 5 through like 10 or 15 or whatever. But yeah, I tried, I lost my train of thought, so I was checking a Discord message. But it seems like I feel like this game might do that too. I don't have proof, but like we're getting a lot of Regeki draws on the first turn, like a lot. Like most times they draw Regeki on the first turn, and I'm starting to get suspicious. So I'm not calling cheating just yet, but I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it real hard. Okay. I don't really have too much else I can do here. Oh, we have Jinzo. We can go for that. That'll save me some life points damage. Let's do this first too. Also, I know we've already established this game does cheat because they will never attack a face down if they know they can't beat the face down, which is not Yu-Gi-Oh! At its core, so it kind of bothers me a little bit. But you know, we'll see. I'm still Space Typhoon. That's fine. I feel like shit today, but thanks for letting us know what's going on with the donuts. Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry to hear that you still feel like shit. I feel like everyone I'm talking to, like people I work with, friends, people in like the chat, etc. Like, I feel like so many people are getting sick right now, and I don't think it's all COVID. I think some people have COVID. I don't think it's all COVID, and it's kind of throwing me off because I'm like, is there someone going around? Like, what is this? Because oh God, I can't. Knock on fake wood. I have not gotten sick, so I'm like, is it coming for me? Here's how protective I am. I bought a new batch of masks. I haven't really masked in a while because I haven't really been as careful as I should have been, but I like fully, like, I was kind of just like, COVID's over. I don't need the mask anymore. And now, like, there's a new wave of COVID going, and like, everyone's getting sick. I'm like, you know what? COVID or not, I just don't want to get like even the flu. I don't want anything. So I'm just wearing a mask when I go for my daily walks now, and I'm like, all right. Just weird. It just feels strange. I don't know what to do. And also, like, the only thing I've made to like change how I live my life effectively is that I like to sleep with my window open even during the winter because I like to sleep like a polar bear, like in frigid cold temperatures. And the only thing I've changed is that instead of leaving my window open until I wake up in the middle of the night freezing, and then close it then, is I just open it for a couple hours before I go to bed, and I close it before I go to bed. Doing good, playing Born of Bread. I've heard of this, and I don't know what it is. I've heard the term Born of Bread, and I don't know what it's all about. Give me the cliff notes. Give me the synopsis. You'll find slight sniffle. In fact, I feel like I'm in a manic mood right now. Hell yeah. We stand a manic mood. We don't stand a manic mood, but hopefully you feel great. It's inspired by Paper Mario. Oh, okay, another one of those. Like Bug Fables. I think those are the only two like mostly inspired by Paper Mario, but I could just be talking out of my ass. I have heard of it though. Good luck not getting COVID. That was really bad when I've had COVID, I think twice. Wow, that sucks. Oh my god. Just dark hole just when you needed it, huh? Okay. Cool game. Cool. Alright. I think we win still. On 100 life points. We got very lucky. I had COVID the first time, and it wiped me the fuck out. I'm trying to think. My brain isn't working. Hey, we win. I don't need the Jinzo pack because we got Jinzo, so we'll go back to collecting tunes. What I was going to say is, when I first got COVID, I didn't think it was COVID. I thought I just had, like, normal sickness. And, I remember specifically where I was, like, freezing. Like, the tips of my fingers and the tips of my toes were just, like, ice cold. And I just couldn't, like, warm them up no matter what. So, like, I go into bed and just, like, I'm literally, like, under the covers and just, like, heat, like, on. I'm just, like, I need to warm up. Like, what the fuck is happening to me? And, I remember, like, as I was laying in bed, like, hours passed, but it felt like nothing. It felt like so fast, because I was just, like, my brain was in, like, a weird fog. And then and then it went the other way, where I got way too hot. Like, way, way too hot. Like, just, like, complete hot flashes, like, the whole deal. And I was like, what is happening to me? Like... And then I went and took a COVID test, because, you know, that was when the government was just sending them to us. I think the government's still sending them to us. But so I took a COVID test, negative. And I was like, okay, well, it's not COVID. And then I just, like, I had to break my fever. I was like, my fever, I took my temperature. It was like 105. And I was like, that is brain damage levels of, like, I need to lower my fucking heat. I need to lower my body temperature. So I put the AC on. Literally the same day I was blasting the heat, I had to put the AC on. Finally broke my my fever in like a cold sweat. And after that, it just pretty much had the same symptoms as like bronchitis at that point, where it just like I had like a lot of phlegm, I had a lot of coughing and stuff for like weeks and weeks and weeks. But it was pretty scary. That night I was like, it wasn't like a big part of it, but there was a part of me, like maybe in the back of my mind, where I was like, is this it? Like, am I gonna fucking die from this? Like, what the fuck? It was incredibly scary. I don't recommend it to anyone, but that was the worst. That was literally the first time I got COVID, and it was like, I wouldn't say early 2021. So like, I had dodged it for a while, but it finally got me. And yikes. Speaking of yikes, where are the tunes? I did that whole story and I didn't get a single tune. What are we doing here? I guess Margarita Red counts, but you have to summon him normally, so I don't like him as much. The reason I like early tunes is that you can special summon and kind of get away with a lot. Played Fortnite with Under yesterday, and he sounded so sick. He said it's the first time he's got COVID, so I believe it. I hope he's doing better. I hope he feels well. I don't want any of you guys to get sick. Just all of you be healthy forever. That's an order, okay? That's non-negotiable. Can I get a fucking tune? It's got Toon Summon Skull in the bag. Oh no, it's starting. Oh no, this is how I get COVID and sick. Oh. I will say, now that I've said I haven't been getting sick. I have been sneezing a lot. No coughing, just sneezing. So maybe that's how it is. I just thought it was just the dry air in like my dusty apartment. Put a mask on, that should help. It'll help me protect my microphone, but I also could just not sneeze into it. That would be a good way to do that too. Where the fuck are the tunes? What is... I'm so upset. I like, there's Toon Mermaid, Toon Blue Eyes, Toon Summon Skull. I can't get a single one right now. Are we kidding? I did see Giant Germ. Giant Germ is pretty fun. You need 3 of them to make it really good, though. I like that around this pack is when they decided, hey, what if we made cards that you need like 3 of in a deck to be relevant, so that they just keep pulling cards until they get 3 of them. It's like, it's clearly just a strategy to make you buy more booster packs. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I guess there are a lot of cards like that, to be fair, but I think this was around the time where it was like the cards started to have effects that like needed 3 of them. How is my luck this bad? Alright, maybe it's just not in the cards. I'm gonna pull 5 more times, and then if I don't get anything by the 5th time, we're just gonna move on, because I don't want to do this the rest of the stream. Try the Relinquish pack a couple times to reset the RNG. No, we're fine. 2, 3, this one has Cybertech Alligator. I already have one, it's fine. The tunes are still under copyright that are not come in yet. I get it. It's a good joke. It's a good relevant joke right now. Alright, I didn't get anything, but we're moving on. I wanted to fight Bones, but I guess we'll fight Mako. I took a walk earlier, and my feet still kind of hurt. And I'm like, should I do a standing stream? My feet are already like telling me that they don't want to keep doing this, but I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna make healthy choices, like taking walks and standing instead of sitting. And I'm gonna fucking like it, dude. It's gonna be a new me. I expect like a wave of Steamboat Mickey come out all at once that nobody cares right after. Yeah, probably. I expect a lot of people to make a lot of dumb decisions, making a product based on Steamboat Willie, based on copyright laws that they don't fully understand, and then the Disney lawyers taking them to fucking task. So which World Championship is this? It's in the title. It's in the title of the stream night. It's in the title. We're in 2004. Jinzo would be a good one. Oh, it says 2024? Okay, that's probably why. Whoops. I got all confident in everything. That's an easy fix. Hold on. Maybe that's why nobody came. Whoops. Hold on. How do I do this again? Pull you up. Pull you back up. And then I'm forgetting one. The timer. Pull that back up. There we go. Who am I gonna grab? Oh my god, I thought my desk was breaking. My wire was moving a controller in my desk. Okay. I could just grab Jinzo. I believe in my ability to summon another monster and keep it on the field for longer than a turn. I apologize, Knight. You got me. It is 2000. It's 2004. Listen, I just, I didn't want to make the mistake of saying the wrong date when, when the year turns over and you're still writing like 2023 on your checks. Because everybody writes checks still in the year of our Lord 2024. I want to make sure I got it right, so I just keep writing 2024 everywhere. I can't be the only one. I mean, like, you're a professional YouTuber. I am a professional YouTuber. By the tax code of America, I am a professional YouTuber, and sometimes you don't have to be that good to do that. Sometimes the bar is kind of low, actually. I think I'm gonna just summon Jinzo. My worry is that now that Jinzo's in the field, whatever like shenanigans they have, they're just gonna they're gonna whip out like Regeki next turn. I'm gonna be upset. So Chad, how was your oh my god, it's just as bad. Fuck, I fell right for it. Chad, how was your weekend? I know we streamed yesterday, but how's your weekend been going? Another on Monday. Now we should put out a World Championship 2004 on GBA. Yeah, specifically on GBA. I think it'll go over really well. I don't think anybody will be confused or upset or anything. If I know the internet, they love a good surprise and they love outdated systems. So I think it should be a good idea. They should put it on the GBA, but they should put it and they should only add like. Hold on, wait a minute. Did you just cheat? What the fuck is this? Oh, no, wait, no, okay. No, it's fine. I forgot he had Umiruka on the field. I was like, did you just... You can't play that card. That card is a... That card's not a 5-star monster. What are we doing here? But Umiruka, or Legendary Ocean, not Umiruka. All players increase the... Wait, hold on. Downgrades all water monsters in both players' hands in the field by 1 level, yeah. So this card literally exists just to play Legendary Fisherman. That's the whole reason it exists. I actually forgot he played it on the field. Oh, wait, hold on. I messed up here. I need to know why. When it's facing the field, this card is unaffected by any spell cards and cannot be attacked by your opponent's monsters. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent wall. But what if I just got rid of your field spell? What if I did that? And then what if I, afterwards, was like, hey, go into this anus. See you later. I guess we'll play Royal Decree. We don't really need it, because we're going to summon Jinzo, but might not be a bad idea. Whew. I'm glad to know everyone's weekend is going okay. I'm glad this is how I find out. I'm glad I asked how everyone's weekend was, and I got a resounding crickets. That's fun. I love live streaming. No, everyone's a little tired. Not a ton of people in the stream today for the YouTube watchers. I can't imagine why. They don't want to keep watching Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't understand. My weekend is good? Okay, that's fine. I believe you guys. I'm not being petty. I had a pretty... Oh, fucking yay, dude. Oh my god. How do they always have it? It's just like, they just always have Ryeki. It's just never gone. Yu-Gi-Oh is interesting to watch. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but not everyone likes Yu-Gi-Oh. This is going to be a bad duel for me. I think I'm going to lose this one. It's all about having the most cards basically having the most moves, and I don't here. Like, I just don't have any other cards to play. He's gonna beat me because he just, like, outlasts me. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Forget about it. I do not hate New Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate it after I've played it for a while. But it's not, like, the worst thing in the world. I think it is a little bit too much at this point. But overall, I'm glad Yu-Gi-Oh! Still exists. I'm glad there's still Yu-Gi-Oh! Going on. I just wish they would mess with the rules a little bit. Make it a little bit more fun for people to play. I don't hate it, it's just not fun for me. That's what I mean. So that's a problem. It should still be fun for everyone. So I don't really like that that a lot of people have, like, walked away because it's gotten too complicated or too confusing or for whatever reason, or if it's not fun or anything. So it's just like, I feel like that's a problem. That's a Konami problem that should be up to them to fix. So I don't know. Wow, that sucks. I was just about to get Blue Eyes back out and perhaps end this duel, but once again, Mako has the heart of the cards here. I don't. But I am glad Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still growing strong. Same. I'm glad that the series continues. I don't know what to do. I can't play. I mean, I have to. My current problem is that I need to beat this 7-colored fish, but I don't have the monsters to do it. I don't have any spell or traps. I'm just kind of waiting. Waiting! The last big game was fun for a couple days. What was the last big game again? Which one are we talking about? I can't do Solemn Judgment because Royal Decree is in the field. Oh, there we go. You would have been helpful a turn ago. Where the fuck were you? I don't care if it has my life points. Cool. Didn't have my life points. I think I win next turn, unless he pulls out another nonsensical play. Yeah. Ooh, Barrel Dragon. We haven't done Barrel Dragon in a while. The one on Steam, everything was just like MTG Arena. What? Do you mean Master Duel? Because Master Duel is still, from what I understand, still going strong. So, I mean, I play it from time to time. I don't think it's a bad game. It's you know, it's almost every Yu-Gi-Oh card that exists, which has all of its flaws. Like, okay, I need you to just play ball with me here. Come on. Saying it's fun for me for a couple days. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the last Yu-Gi-Oh game that I like got really into, like a new release game, was Legacy of the Duelist. Was just so much fun. I love that it's just all AI. You just fight through all the first 5 series, and then on top of that, there's like a bunch of like challenge ones as well. I think Legacy of the Duelist hit the perfect. It's exactly what I want in a Yu-Gi-Oh game. You can add all the new cards, you can add all the new mechanics and stuff, as long as you keep the old ones in there too. I'm totally fine with it. A lot of fun still in Legacy of the Duelist Link Edition. Yeah, Link Edition was the PS4 and Xbox One version of Link Edition, or of Legacy of the Duelist is not bad. But the original Switch version, before they updated it, was pretty brutal. We talked about this, I think, in a previous part of this series, but I'm just taking giant sherm, who cares? But the link system at first is a little bit rough. Howdy, folks, how's it hanging? Hey, Aniac, a little bit to the left, but not too bad. How are you doing on this fine Monday? Okay, 3 face downs is kind of annoying. I kind of wish you hadn't done that, and you know what? I'm gonna make it so. Nice. I hate that the AI plays Black Pendant face down instead of just like equipping it like a normal fucking person would. Like, what are you doing? You played 2 face downs and 2 of them were Black Pendant? What the fuck are we doing? One of them was Mirror Force though. Pretty good. Wasn't selected for jury duty, but it did take forever. Oh, you have to do the thing where like you just answer the call today. I have a pretty interesting, I guess maybe not that interesting. I have a jury duty story. I got picked for jury duty when I turned 18. Or I got, not picked for jury duty, sorry. I got the summons when I was 18. I went to a courthouse. I thought that because it was a courthouse that it was going to be like official and stuff. And they weren't going to let me bring my smartphone in. So I just went in there and sat there. And I also didn't bring a book or a portable game system or anything like that. And it was the longest 3 hours of my entire life. Or maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. We didn't get lunch or anything. We just it was just straight up like, we waited in a room, and then at the end of the room, or I'm sorry, at the end of the day, they were like, hey, you guys don't have to get picked today. The guy was trying to stall it out, so there's no trial today. And he was like, you fulfilled your duty, congratulations. I'm like, okay, great. That still sucked. I have this like very vivid memory of just like literally staring at the table for like hours, and I was like, this is a nightmare. My ADD is going off the fucking walls right now. I wish literally anything else. Like, just, this sucks. Yep, started at 9, just got out. Had like a 2-hour wait into another hour wait. Oof. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. I am glad that you got out though, and that you weren't selected. It never mattered, but like, you always hear those stories of people trying to get out of jury duty, which are always funny. But I tried to get out of jury duty by writing what I thought would discount me from jury duty, but also would not be the worst. And I don't recommend that you guys do this. I'm just letting you know that I did do this, and I don't regret it, but also I feel shame about it. So I guess I do regret it. But like, I regret that I didn't. I don't know that it worked or not. Also, Mako has Summon Skull for some reason instead of like Cybertech Alligator. But okay. Anyway, I just wrote. I tried to think of like what a normal person would write if they were racist, but didn't admit they were racist. So I wrote down, I feel uncomfortable around minorities, because I thought that's how that's like what a racist would write if they were like weren't gonna admit they were a racist. Like, you're not gonna just write down I am racist, because I was like, they'll see through that. So like, I didn't do that, and it didn't matter because our jury didn't get. They just picked a different like set of people, so it didn't even matter. It was just all a waste. So I tried to avoid it. Speaking of jury duty, if you have not seen the hit Amazon Prime show I don't think it was Amazon Prime. I think it was Tubi or something. There's a mockumentary about that is excellent about jury duty. They picked some guy and basically he's by him, or he thinks he's just going into jury duty, and there are cameras and stuff around because they told him they were making a documentary about the jury duty process as like a juror. And he was like, oh, okay, whatever. Not even like, did not suspect a thing from that description. And, ooh, maybe I should have attacked someone else. That's fine. He didn't like think anything was wrong with that. The difference is that everyone besides this guy is fake. Every single person is fake besides that guy. So like all the other jurors, the judge, anyone working in the courthouse, it is all really, really good. So I highly recommend that if you haven't watched Jury Duty, I think you can watch it on Amazon Prime. I don't know where it originally aired, but holy shit, it's good. It's so funny. My friend Catherine told me to watch it and said like I really should watch it like immediately, and I was like, okay. And I watched it over the course of like 2 nights, and I just kept laughing. Nick got story interrupted by ads. I am sorry about that, guys. YouTube is real ad heavy on streams now, so I put the lowest one, which is every half hour. So might be. Anyway, all I was saying is that you should watch Jury Duty on Amazon Prime. I don't think that was my story, so you guys might be a little bit further back. As a reminder, don't forget to put your if you're watching the stream live, don't forget to put the video in 2x speed mode, because obviously you can't 2x speed a video as it's happening. That doesn't make sense. But you can if you do that, then if you fall behind, like because you lag or something, then YouTube will automatically catch you back up. Hey Josh, what's going on? Heard great stuff about that. There's an old Big Brother type spoof like that. Yeah, it basically was like a kind of spoof like Big Brother. But anyhow, having just gone to Jury Duty, I really recommend you watch it now, because like you have the perfect you're in the perfect mode to really appreciate it. I know I think 3 times about Jury Duty. Every time I've called in, they cancel us. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I've only gotten 1 letter, which feels weird. I'm worried about that a little bit, because like I don't want to be like accused of like dodging it or anything, because I've literally just gotten 1 letter like my entire life, and I got it as soon as I turned 18. Sorry, Nick, it does speed up on Xbox One? There's no way it could. It can't speed... How can it speed up a live broadcast? That doesn't make sense. But if it does, then maybe don't do that. I don't know. Okay, Slate Warrior is kind of annoying. I don't really want to fight Slate Warrior, but I'm going to have to, I think. Makes you sound like a chipmunk? Oh, great. Why would it do that? It makes sense on PC, mobile, and TV, because like you can't live stream, or you can't speed up a live stream. Why did the fuck would it? Whatever. One of those guys dodged it for us. He was there in the morning, got selected as juror. Juror was gone. Oh, that's funny. Someone else took the bullet for you. Slate Warrior's up again. Okay. I like how he tried to explode his Slate Warrior and do damage to both of us. That was a crazy move. So the thing I don't like about Slate Warrior, on top of it being a very strong monster, is that whatever defeats it loses 500 attack points. Now Jinzo's weakened, which I don't like. You never had a single letter? That's crazy. I don't know, maybe it works differently in the UK. I know in the US that it's like, I feel like they specifically target like 18-year-olds because like they want to like introduce you to the concept, I guess. Heavy Storm, I don't know what to use here. I could use Heavy Storm to wipe my own field. I just don't think I need to. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Oh, right. I forgot. I'm so glad I put Royal Decree in this deck, dude. The amount of, like, mirror forces and stuff I've dodged from this is crazy. Yeah, I had one in college, but was able to get out of it saying I was a student. Oh, I should have been able to do that. I wonder why I didn't do it. I literally had mine when I was in high school still. Like, that was a strange, whatever the fuck he just did there. Like, I was like fresh, like still in high school, taking classes still, and I got called to jury duty, which feels weird. I don't know how I like that. That's a weird card. Mako's deck is so weird. He has all of these like meta spell and traps, and he's got a couple really good like 1800, 1900 point attack monsters, and then like absolute garbage. Just the worst. Just like nothing. What is he doing? What is he planning? Chad, are you guys enjoying the cold recently? I don't know where it is in the rest of the world, but it's currently fairly cold in good old Massachusetts. So, I was curious if you guys were coping with the cold well enough. I'm pretty used to it, but I don't mind it. Is Sean commenting in the Discord and then not being in the stream? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being that kind of person? What the hell is this? I just got an email that MGS Con 2 is happening this year. Oh, cool. I'm probably not going to MGS Con, if you can believe it. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I guess it's tack, right? Average of 17 Fahrenheit where I live. Oof. It is. It's 32 right now, so exactly 0 in centigrade and 32 Fahrenheit. And I think 270 Kelvin. I think that's correct, right? Or 500 and something. I don't know. I don't know Kelvin. I'll be honest. We had this conversation already. I think in another Yu-Gi-Oh video. 92 degrees centigrade here. Oh, so it's actually colder where I am. Crazy. Nah, I hate the cold. Cold's great. I love cold. I will take freezing over sweating any day. Sometimes you can do both. 48 Fahrenheit around me? God damn. Alright, relax. Fucking tropical paradise over there, ENIAC. Also, I realized that by asking this question and having this conversation, it is effectively like, hey chat, how's the weather today? So that's the kind of discussion and discourse you get when you have someone stream for 17 days. So that's where I'm at comedically right now. It's like, how's the weather out there for you guys? Pretty cold, huh? I'm doing great. I'm thriving right now. I'm definitely not devoid of anything interesting in my life at this point. Should really start cooking some food too. All right, guys, let him cook. Let Knight cook, okay? He's got stuff to do. I don't have any trap deflection, which is kind of annoying. But I bet if I leave that monster in the field, he'll sacrifice it, and I can just destroy it next turn. Ring of Destruction, huh? Yikes. I mean, you know, it takes his life points too. That's fine. I wonder which booster pack Ring of Destruction is in. I really do hope I can make like an actual like burn deck in this at some point. That'd be really fun. Honestly, it's winter and Pa is supposed to get high winds. I read it as Pa. Oh my god, dude. My brain is fried. Just like, honestly, it's winter and Pa's supposed to get logs for the fire. I'm like, I don't think Dorothea talks like that. I don't think that's what she was saying at all. I think she was saying Pennsylvania. Oh. Everything's okay at the silly factory, I promise. I'm not slowly losing my mind. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. But also, probably a little correct. I've got leftovers tonight for dinner. I'm excited. I've got some more pizza. Just pepperoni, but it's from a good place. So and from a good place, I don't mean like I don't mean like it's just pepperoni, but their heart's really in the right place with it. They really care. I mean, no, it's like it's a good place to order. I say Nick is quickly losing his mind. It's not quick. It's over the course of over 2 weeks. Whew. Sorry, I blacked out for a second there. What happened? What are we talking about? Let's make it 4. I mean, we'll see. If we go at the rate I've been going, it should be over probably by the end of this week, which will be a nice respite. I love Under, and I hope he's safe. But if he's knocked out from sickness, then he probably can't finish this donation. So I might be okay. How's the birthday stream been going? I mean, about 60 seconds ago I went. So pretty good. Everything's going fine. No complaints. I can see you taking a break from streams. I will probably take a lengthy break from streams. and probably take a lengthy break from recording once I'm done. I mean, I think I had, like, right now, and this is not a pitch to become a member for only $2, but it, you know, just keep that in mind. Oh, that's weird. The light on my webcam is going out. I wonder if the bulb is going out. That's crazy. It's like blinking at me. Or I'm being hacked. Anyway, I've got like 50, I think I have like 53, 52 members only videos right now, and that's not including like all 16 of the full stream videos. So I've got a lot of content. I could probably go for like, I think like 2 months or 3 months at this point without having to record a single video. I am addicted to the attention. That's just factual. But I don't know if I'm that addicted. I don't know if anyone is that addicted. All I'm like, the thing I keep thinking about is I'm like, wow. Can you imagine if I was one of those psychopaths who was like, and you know, when the time is, you know, we'll just stream 24 hours and I'll put an air mattress here and I can sleep there. I'm like, no, what? Ugh. Who wants to see that? And he's gonna set everything up to auto upload, take a break, and get out of sleep. I'm gonna come back like 2 months later and I'm gonna be like, I'm a different man. I'm not who I was. I'm not part of the streaming game anymore. I think that's for degenerates. I can't do it anymore. I've changed my ways. No, I mean, if we're talking real talk here, if we're getting down to the brass tacks, every time I say I'm going to take a break from streaming, usually 2 days later I stream like 8 hours in a row. So it's like, so I have a very bad record of calling when I'm going to take breaks and then not taking breaks. I think it'll be a little different this time. Just call it a hunch, but I think I'll be alright. Man, I just cannot get these cards. I think all 3 of the ones I needed, and then I've never seen them again. I don't really like the rarity system in these kind of Yu-Gi-Oh games, where like, sometimes you'll get a rare card, not always, and there's also like 15 different rare cards. I know it's pretty close to normal Yu-Gi-Oh! I just, you know, this is fantasy. This isn't the real game, so like, you know, can you throw me a fucking bone? Fucking who cares? But yeah, I don't know. I think what's probably the most likely to happen is I'll finish up these streams, take a couple days off. Hopefully by then work is also calmed down, because I also have a very, very busy work coming up at the end of the month. And for the month of February, just to an extent. So I think I'll probably just like focus on work for a while. And then when work comes down, I'll just take that time off. Hey Maz, what's going on? Maz came and I got reyeki'd, so what are we doing, Maz? That seems rude. However, you said that after the birthday stream you're going to play more Digimon World Dawn and play some Monster Hunter Kaiju. I don't think that's true. That doesn't sound like me. Unlike most people, I know myself pretty well. I think I'm very aware of my own mannerisms. I do have to listen to myself when I edit and record and stuff. I think I did miss something here. I think Damien, I think you asked about the shirt today. What shirt is the Okami one? Is not. Let's get real indulgent here. I got my Slime Rancher heart shirt. It's a heart made of all the slimes from Slime Rancher. How sick is that? And also, wearing a red shirt. Chat, I don't think red's my color. I don't think red is my thing. But I'm trying it out. I'm trying new things. Let me know how it works. I think I'm doing okay with it. But it's a cute shirt. It's a very cute shirt. I was very happy to get that one. I have another Slime Rancher shirt, but I like this one a lot more. Alright, chat, I'm stopping by Aldi. What groceries we need? Aldi. And yeah, can you pick me up a Hungry Man? A Swanson Hungry Man? Actually, not anymore. I used to like Hungry Man, like frozen dinners when I was a child, because my parents didn't feed me and they were easy to make. That got dark. But I can't support them anymore because I found out that Tucker Carlson's like family comes from the Swanson like Hungry Man like dinner family, and I'm like, oh, maybe we don't do Hungry Men anymore. Why would I Solemn the card that lets you draw 2? I wasn't really paying attention to it. I'm being real with you. I didn't know it was Bistro Butcher. I thought it was like Legendary Fisherman or something. I was just half paying attention. Should be a purple shirt. Shake my head. I've got a purple shirt. I have a purple shirt of this exact shirt, but I already wore the purple one. Fairs, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate just like, yeah, all right. Probably don't need blue eyes in this battle because he's got a lot of like deck negation. So I'll get rid of blue eyes. I really need more cards that grab stuff from the graveyard. I've got like nothing. I don't even think I have Monster Reborn. I think I have one Premature Burial. Started playing Evil West, really fun. I've heard good things about Evil West. I've almost platinumed Yakuza Like a Dragon, so I can stop talking about that game, which will be really nice for everyone who wants me to stop talking about that game. I did the final dungeon. I did the JRPG like super hard, ridiculous dungeon. Actually, not too bad because I was following a guide this time, and I raised my characters like correctly. So I did the first try, which I'm pretty proud of. That was pretty nice. Did all of the Dragon Kart, which is like the Mario Kart minigame inside Like a Dragon, or Yakuza Like a Dragon. And now all I gotta do is watch some movies. I gotta play a little whack-a-mole game as I watch movies. Which would be really cool. The other thing, the whack-a-mole game is basically like if you play Jak 2, which I know everyone here has. Jak and Daxter 2, Jak 2. There's a minigame about 3/4 of the way through the game where you have to play whack-a-mole with some metalheads inside a bar. I don't know why that game is in that game, but it is. And it's a lot like that, except this one has guys in suits with sheep heads and people with chicken heads, because it's a JRPG. What about the second Yakuza Like a Dragon? That comes out at the end of the month, and I could not be more excited for it. I am fucking stoked. The whole reason I'm replaying this is because this is my second time platinuming it. The whole reason I'm playing it is so I can be just like ready and caught up for the second one. Will the cards in your deck or the plays you beat affect the cards and packs? No. It's just luck. That's all it is. So I'm very excited. I am going away at the end of this month, by the way. I think I've explained this already to people, but I'm going away, shipping up to Canada for a week for work. So I will not be able to stream if we are still going at that time. And more importantly, guys, I can't play Like a Dragon because my PS5 is going to be at home, which is like, come on. Like, what the fuck? I would get my first work trip the same week that like my most anticipated game of 2024 comes out. Yeah, that sounds like me. That sounds like my brand of luck. So I'm not super stoked about it. The work trip as much as I was before. That being said, I've got like 2 or 3 days where I can play it because it comes out on a Friday and I leave it on Monday. So I've got a little bit of time, but I'm still a little upset about it. And by a little upset about it, I mean really upset about it. But I think I'll just put PS Remote Play on my Steam Deck because I'm gonna bring my Steam Deck when I go. So I'll just try and play it that way, I guess. Take it back from Canada before FF7. Yeah, I'm only in Canada for like a week, and FF7 comes out at the end of February. That being said, I am kind of in a weird spot where I still want to try and play Crisis Core before Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, but I don't know how long Like a Dragon 8 is going to take. Because they keep saying it's the biggest game they've ever made, which I believe them. So I'm like, uh-oh. I might not be playing Rebirth at launch. Because I'm just going to be so absorbed. We'll see, though. I think I can probably beat the game in a timely manner. Just a matter of platinuming it in a timely manner, which we'll see. I still want to play Crisis Core before that comes out. I'm platinuming, I'm probably going to platinum Like a Dragon tonight. Like, I mean, literally like 20 minutes after the stream ends, I'll probably platinum it. So, I guess I can get started on Crisis Core, now that I've got nothing else left for me. So the Crisis Core, then Like a Dragon 8, and then Rebirth, and then fucking Persona 3 for PS4, and then Persona 3 Remake, because there's just so many JRPGs I'm going to play back-to-back. Surely I won't get burned out, guys. Surely JRPGs are like the kind of series that you can just play forever. Platinum Dirge of Cerberus, I'm not sure what the game is new after. It is not. You might be delighted to hear this, Damien. The DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake, the one with Yuffie, does in fact have some pretty hefty Dirge of Cerberus tie-ins. That's not a joke. That like legitimately, there's some Dirge of Cerberus stuff in there, and that's kind of weird. To me, I'm like, all right, whatever you guys want to do, but I think it's kind of cool. So, you know, I guess everything is canon, is what I'm learning. Everything that that Final Fantasy VII has ever released is canon. Is basically the solution here. Okay. Maz, are you excited for Rebirth? Why, also, Maz, while I've got you here, while I have you hostage, why are you, a known JRPG liker, not playing Like a Dragon? One of, I think, 3 modern JRPGs, because we have Like a Dragon, we have Persona. We have Dragon Quest XI. I don't even know what another one is. Rare time I book off work for a video game. Nice, nice. So where do you get off not playing a JRPG? It's like KH, everything is canon, especially shitty things that don't exist anymore. Yes, I think it's funny. There are 2 different ways to do canon. There's the Kingdom Hearts way, which is everything is canon whether you like it or not, and we're going to beat you over the head with it. Or, alternatively, there's the Nier Automata way of making canon, which is everything is canon and it's going to be really weird. And you know what? Who cares? Like Kingdom Hearts canon is basically Nomura going like, no, this matters. You need to know about this and how this connects to this and this and this and this. And then Yoko Taro is like, is it canon? Ah, yeah, sure. Fuck it. Yeah. Why not? I don't know. Which are 2 different approaches that I do appreciate. Like, I really do like Yoko Taro's, like, everyone's like, is this canon? And he's like, yeah. I don't care. Yoko Taro's great. I do think Nomura still got it, but I also think sometimes Nomura needs to give an idea, and then needs people to go, no. And then that'll be enough. That's all he needs. Yoko Taro, people will go no, and he'll be like, okay, but what about this instead? Like, I think the only time I know someone saying no to Yoko Taro is that when they were originally designing 2B, this is a true story, I didn't make this up. Like, you can find this interview online. Yoko Taro went, when they were designing 2B, he was like, and can you give her big knockers? And he was like, I can't do that, Yoko. I can't give 2B big knockers. He's like, okay. That's it. Sorry, it's okay. What about giving her a big ass? And then he was like, oh, yeah, fine, sure. It's basically how that conversation went, and that's pretty amazing. I think that's really great. I've never touched a Yakuza game. Why not? You would be very into the Yakuza series. What I know about you, Maz, is that I know you like really long, not really long stories. I know that you like big, ambitious stories, and I know that you like amazing plot twists and great character work and very good gameplay loops. I'm sorry to say that's the Yakuza series. If anything, you could just play the 7th one, which is just called Like a Dragon, because that's when they rebranded, or not rebranded, but they just made it so it's the same as it is in Japan. You could play just that one, and I think you'd have a great time. I think you would enjoy the mechanics. It's basically a love letter to Dragon Quest. It's really, really good. And once again, I swear this is like the 3rd time I've done this in the Yu-Gi-Oh series. I'm so sorry. If you're watching this in the playlist, it's gotta be insufferable how I keep talking about it. But it's really good, and you should also play it, random YouTube watchers watching Yu-Gi-Oh videos. You too should play the Yakuza series. I got a phone? Oh, my YouTube channel has been deleted. Oh, whoops. I said no more. He keeps talking about Yakuza. Which, like, that's fair. It's a soft reboot, so it's mostly fine to just start with that as far as I heard. Not really. I wouldn't say it's a reboot. It's basically continuing the story. It's just a different protagonist. I don't know why I did that. You go playlist where I'll talk about everything except you at all costs. Yeah. So I wouldn't really call it a soft reboot. I think you can jump in on 7. But like, you know, it'll spoil some parts of the series for you, but like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But I think the gameplay is completely different, so that's why you should do it. But also, like, Dude, I'm telling you, Like a Dragon 8 is going to come out, and you're going to see it get, like, perfect 10s. And you're going to see so many people being like, this series is amazing, you have to play it. And do you want to be one of those people who bandwagons? One of those people who comes into the series after everyone says it's all good now? Or do you want to get in on the ground floor so you can be like, I fucking told you so? You want to say I told you so, I promise. It's fun. Alright. Majima should be a guest character in Devil May Cry 6, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be funny. Majima's a weird character. I love when there's a series, like there's an ongoing series, and the fandom is pretty much like, hey, we like this one character a lot. And then the devs are like, oh, interesting. We're going to put them in this game for about 5 minutes. Is that okay with you? No. Put him in the game. What are you doing? He reminds me of Wesker in Resident Evil. Like, people love Wesker, and Wesker's like barely in some of those games. Despite all the focus testing in the world telling you that people like it. So I don't know what you have to do there. I really can't get around this Legion. I think I just have to mirror force it. I think Wesker has the most screen time in like five of all games. I think that's true. He's barely in one. Is he even in 2? I actually don't know. Wow, I can't believe he just sniped. Oh no, he sniped the wrong card. Okay. I don't even know if Wesker's in 2. I don't know if he's in 3 either. He's in 4 for literally like one cutscene, and it's like half a cutscene. Like, I don't know that Wesker knows who Leon Kennedy is. Like, hold on, I wasn't paying attention. And then he's in 5 a lot, and then he's not in 6. He's not in 7. He's not in 8. But he's like the fan favorite, so it's very strange. RE5 is in the most. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think that's what Damien is trying to say. Is like he's in 5 the most, which like feels weird. His name is Leon Scott Kennedy. My apologies. I would never try to diminish Leon's contributions to the series. But way too much hours in RE5. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into to RE5. Oh my god, dude, can we relax? You have no cards. Just all your entire deck sucks. It's literally just to destroy my cards, and the rest of your cards are nonsense. I just have to wait until I draw more. But yeah, I didn't really play much of 5. I played a lot of 4. Still say we need justice for Billy Cohen. Is that Veronica? Get everything in that 3 times, not kidding, twice on PS3 and PS4. It's a lot. Did you play it by yourself? I've heard that's like a really hard game to play by yourself. Which is why I didn't really like doing it. I played with Carlos co-op a little bit, but Carlos is one of the worst gamers in all of gaming, so it's really hard to get through anything with him. So, you know. Alright, Reran. I can't really do anything against Reran. Oh, yes I can. This is only going to work for a little while, but it should be buying me some time. It's like the only character in the main line, Ari, that just disappeared. He was the co-protagonist of Zero Rebecca. Oh, that's right. I was thinking of, who's the one in Code Veronica? The one that goes, Father! And just unloads. That's all I know of that guy. He's my brother, but doesn't really play games but Pokemon now. Fair. Boy, I'm just trying my best here. I mean, well played. They beat me. Did RE4 and PS4 myself? I couldn't do it. That's crazy. Well, chat, that's going to be the end of part 7 of Yu-Gi-Oh! We made some good progress. We did not get any more tunes, so I think the tune deck is not in the cards, unfortunately. Get it? Not in the cards. But we've only got a couple more duels with Bones, then 9 more with, I almost called him Mokuba, with Mako. And then, you know, and then we move on to the Tier 3 duelists. Tier 3 shouldn't be as long, I don't think. Let me double check this. I haven't looked at this guide in a while. Let's see. Control F, Tier 3. Okay. I don't think you have to beat any of the Tier 3 duelists, actually. Oh, yeah. Okay, so to progress to the Rare Hunters, you have to beat all of the Tier 3 duelists, which is Bandicute, Joey, Mai, Pegasus, 7 times each. But I don't remember if you have to unlock more to get their like booster packs and stuff. So I guess we'll figure that out. But YouTube, it's gonna be the end of part 7. See you in part 8. Have a good one. All right, the stream is still going though. I'm probably gonna sit down. Steve Burnside, that's right. I forgot his name. I told myself I was gonna stand for both of them. I failed. I didn't do it. So. Chat, I need you guys to answer a very serious question here. Ready? I need you to answer a serious question before we move on. Is red my color? Does it feel weird? It feels weird. I don't know that I'm pulling it off. I don't think I'm a red guy. I think I'm a black, white, blue, and purple guy. Not that purple guy though. Not the not the Freddy's purple guy. Red's working for you. Keep the blood hidden. Well, I don't want to hide the blood. How are my enemies gonna fear me then? Think you look good with red? I'll have to ask my girlfriend. She's the true opinion. But not now. She's busy. Right. Cool. Okay. Well, let's start another one. I think I'm only doing 2 of these today, so this will be the last video for today, and then we'll all wrap up and we'll all go home. How's that sound, gamers? Good? Good. Hello. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. We are on part 8. We're going to finish up fighting Bones, then move on to Mako, and we'll go from there. But I'm already home. I am already home. That's true. Because you know what? My home is where chat is. Because you guys are there for me. And that's when I feel truly like I'm at home. So thank you. Sincerely. But also I'm like literally in my house. So, not house, my apartment. Let's be real. Not my house. I'm 31 years old. I don't get to own a house. Alright. What are we doing today? You played Mystical Sheep number 2, which is a strong opener. Let's see. Let's just play defensively for a little bit, see what he does. He's trying to suck up to us. I don't need to suck up to you guys. If anything, you guys need to suck up to me. So, like, where am I gonna... I don't hear any praise from you guys. What's going on here? Not a huge fan of red? That's fair. I missed that one before Damien, because I just, like, refused to take any negative criticism. Oh, I did hear a good comment today, by the way. I got another good comment that I wanted to share. Which is... I don't know what they're talking about, but because I don't remember this video, even though it was less than 2 weeks ago. But it was from the Omega Dragon, who I think has been subbed for about a couple weeks now. So they subbed during the Duelist of Roses thing. Card destruction isn't bad. Set monster, reborn, premature burial, activate card destruction, discard your strong monsters and revive them. I take out Magician of Black Chaos and the ritual spell card because of the brick. If you draw into them, it costs way too many cards to summon them. I appreciate the advice. I know how rituals work, and also I removed them immediately in part 2. It's just fun to do. It's fun to pull off ritual summons because, like, you know, they're not really consistent. So when you can get them off, it's like really hype. But I get it. But then this is the line that I really liked, which is, I think, a line that every single person who tells me to edit my deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Should also end with this line in your comment, which is, just my opinion, it's your Let's Play, so I'm fine with what you decide to play. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Omega Dragon. I get a lot of backseating when I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is fine, because I don't listen to it. I get a lot of it. So I like someone I can appreciate when someone's like, well, whatever, you know, you're a different person. Play however you want. So... that is pretty nice. We got Slate Warrior again, which sucks. You're the best streamer I've ever seen. You can do no wrong. Thank you. That's the kind of blind devotion I expect in my streams. Because if you're not saying that, like, come on. What are we even doing here? No, I'm not infallible, though. Well, we do say it's your stream most of the time. That's true. Oof. That's gonna hurt. I mean, I actually don't care if they killed Dark Elf here because, you know, whatever. I've got other cards. It just kind of sucks that they, Ooh, I wish you wouldn't do that. Oh my god, they keep taking out my fucking Royal Decree. I'm not I'm not ready for them to start having Mystical Space Typhoon. Their spell and traps are already strong enough. I don't need them to like whip out these this broken back row negation. Also, it's unfair because I don't want to put it in my deck because it prompts me way too often, and I don't have the patience for it. Honestly, Nick, you would know what to do with most of his backseating. I mean, I know when to take good advice. I mean, the rule of thumb for backseating is, if I ask for help, provide help. If I don't ask for help, probably not looking for it. It's really, that's not just me. That's pretty much for anyone who streams or records videos or anything like that. Like if I'm like, chat, what should I do here? That's ask for help. That's fine. Go ahead. Go nuts. But if I'm just playing, if I'm just ripping or just riffing, if I'm ripping, I'm just riffing. Oh, great. New Year's, new hour? I guess so. Wow, that alert goes for so long. I haven't heard it in like a week. So, like, I forgot how long that alert was. Thank you, Night Demon, for the for $31. I will add that immediately. What I was trying to say is that just a good rule of thumb. But just if you're worried you're backseating, if they ask for help, then help them. But if they don't ask for help, then you know maybe just leave it alone. The only thing that I make an exception for personally is if there's something in a game that you can get pretty early on or something like that, and it will save you a lot of time by getting it earlier or something like that, that's fine. Like if it's like quality of life stuff, that's different. But like strategies, you know, we don't need to go that deep into those. Another hour outed? Yeah, there we go. At least we know your PayPal's working for sure now. That's true. Knight, do you mind answering? Because we were having some problems with that. That was a PayPal one, right? I think I usually get notifications for those, so I'm not seeing it. I just want to know if Streamlabs is fixed. Okay. Well, it's good to know that still works. Then I don't have to feel guilty about streaming when some of it doesn't work. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I really should I play a, because I think I was planning to roll right into Crisis Core. I've got like 2 weeks before Infinite Wealth comes out. Should I play a shorter game? Should I just play like in my own time? Should I just play like a short game? Something that's like 8 hours, kind of get in, get out, it's done. Done through a computer browser, that makes a difference? Yeah, not really. I was doing it. I tried it on a computer browser. Because I had to submit a ticket to them, I like tried to do it myself, and I was like, okay, well, I tried in Firefox, I tried in Chrome, I tried in a Firefox incognito window, I tried a Chrome incognito window, I tried mobile, none of it worked. I basically like wrote them the ticket, and then I was like, hey, can you just tell me if there's something wrong with my account, or if like something went wrong or whatnot? Like, I just want to get to the bottom of this. I think for what it's worth, I think Under was having problems with the credit card one and then realized he was having problems, so he just switched to PayPal, which is true dedication. I think that's the reason why I didn't notice it was broken earlier. Hold the line. Okay, the ones with PayPal gotta hold the line for him until he returns. I'm sure you'd appreciate. True. You could play Paper Mario. I like the little. You could play Paper Mario. I could play it, but that's not really a short game, is it? I let this run too long, and now rewind is taking forever. Hold on. Hold on. I'm stubborn. We're gonna get back there. There we go. Okay. It would be funny if one of the duelists had Chaos Emperor Dragon. I don't think that. I did it again. Whatever. Let's take that back. I'm not getting the tunes. I need to just accept it. I should start pulling from the Jinzo pack instead. Wait, so that 25 grand I sent me a quick resume? Yeah. Nice try, Moz. Moz, your love and support is all I need. And your modship. And your discovery of good Pokemon ROM hacks. And your undying loyalty. And your firstborn child. And your social security number. And free tickets to Man City's next game. No, I think that's it. I think that's all I need. Harry Potter PS1 took me about 6 hours, 100%. I'm going to say no, but I appreciate the suggestion that followed the prompt. You could just say the YouTube membership? True. Fuck me, how long to beat Paper Mario is like 23 hours just going through the stories. Never mind, I'm used to rando times. Yeah. Randomizers are pretty fast. Most of the time. Speaking of Pokemon ROM hacks, Maz, have you heard about Pokemon Bushido at all? I know it's a ROM hack. I know it's a fan game, but that's the one that's next to my list, so I was curious if you knew anything about it. But also, do you feel like a sense of pride and accomplishment, Maz, that a ROM hack you suggested to me I played for 42 parts? You did this. You're the reason I played that long, because you showed it to me. Do you feel it like welling up inside? Co-signed it when you mentioned it last stream? Oh, perfect. I'm glad you co-signed it. Let me just check. Hold on, wait. Let me check my documents here. And Maz co-signed this, so you're okay with paying the rest of the loan? Okay, just making sure. Okay, thanks. Recently heard about a mod for Pikmin. I don't know if the name, but I can search it up. I don't know if I'm gonna go for Pikmin. I have to be in a mood to play Pikmin, and I haven't really been in a mood to play Pikmin in quite a couple years. Last time I was making really good progress when I played it back in like early 2020, but I haven't gone back to it since. I don't know if I'm going to. I did buy Pikmin 1 and 2 on the Switch because someone gifted me a Switch card for my birthday / Christmas. I don't remember which. But someone gifted me some Switch currency, some Nintendo bucks, and I bought Pikmin 1 and 2 because it was on sale. I didn't play Pikmin 4. I haven't played Pikmin 4. I haven't played Pikmin 3 either. I've only played 1 and 2, and I've only beaten 2 once. She was nice and comfy and short, which is a plus. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking for. I just need something to switch gears. I think for Pokemon, what my current plan is, I want to finish up the Stadium 2 randomizer. I'm going to play through Bushido. I'm uncertain if I want to go back to Poke Emblem or Super Pokemon Eevee just yet. I think I still want to finish them. I just don't know if it's worth going to them immediately. And then I think once I decide what to do with those two, or if I'm done with Bushido and Stadium 2, I think at that point I'm going to go for Pokemon Unbound. I think I'll probably start a new game since I did the first 2 videos like a year or 2 ago at this point. Or I could just keep going. I think it'd be fun to start part 3 and be like, hey YouTube, it's been a year. I think that's good for the bit. But part 1 and 2 of Unbound have been members only for I think they're my oldest members only videos at this point. In case people wanted to see those, part 1 and 2 do exist. I just haven't gone through them in a while. So we'll see. Ooh, don't win a cross up. And Darkfire Soldier number 2 is not bad. Alright, how many more bones? 1 more? Let's do it. You guys remember when I was fighting Weevil and he was beating the brakes off me? You guys remember that? That was not a fun time. Also, did you just play 4 face downs, you psychopath? What are we doing here? That should be illegal. Oh, I have nothing to counter it either. I'll bet 2 of them are fucking black pendants because this dude doesn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm worried about the rest. We'll play defensively for now because I don't trust him. Actually, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? It's Inpachi. I don't care about Inpachi. Oh, this refreshed. I've sent 2 during the birthday win. I think I've sent 2 during the birthday window. Oh no, yeah, that's funny. Was that Trap Hole? Ring of Destruction. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I want to find more short Pokemon games to play. The unfortunate part of... Oh, that sucks. The unfortunate part of playing so many Pokemon games and stuff like that is that they're all so long. Like, I really, truly don't think I could ever play Emerald again. I had a great time with Emerald Horizons, but, like, dude, Pokemon Emerald is too long. That game is, like, 50 hours. I can't do it. Does Bones have, like, a secret, like, burn deck? Like, what's going on here? Very confused. Also, that alert is taking a long time to go off. Which is a little concerning. Maybe I'll finally play Xenoblade. Maybe that'll be what I do. I could play Xenoblade in my spare time. It doesn't make sense for me to play it right now. I think it makes sense to play Xenoblade when I've got, like, months and months with, like, no games coming out. He just Did he just sacrifice my monster for a weaker monster? That's a bold strategy. Let's see how it pays off. He's gonna play Dark Elf. I'm not gonna attack with it. I'm gonna let him try and go into the wall. Oh, I kind of played that well. I am a little worried because he does have some damage deflection, and my my life points aren't very strong right now. So I gotta be a little bit more careful. Like, no, not attacking with Dark Elf would be a start. Oh man. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just mess around with some indie games again. Try and go back to Spiritfarer. Try Unpacking. There's a couple other pretty good games that I've grabbed. I just haven't really messed with. And I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I'm not doing myself a good service here. Could a Coliseum hack get you to actually play the game? I played Coliseum. What do you mean? I did a Coliseum randomizer like less than a year ago. I had a great time with it too. Coliseum, the key to playing Pokemon Coliseum is to use cheats. It's cheats to turn on like the XP all, make leveling like, make it to like 2 times XP. There's a lot you can do. My wife really liked a little to the left. I don't need to know about your bedroom, Damien. But I'm just kidding. I don't think I've heard of that one. Are you talking about Grand Coliseum mods? I've heard of that one. Yeah, this game is buyable, rare candies. You probably enjoy it. Ooh, that's pretty good. Is it Grand Coliseum? I remember Ray Narvaez did one stream of that, and I think it broke or something. I don't know the full story, and I know that it like made him swear off those games. But I also think he really doesn't like double battles, whereas I'm kind of ambivalent to them. Like, I don't like double battles are mostly fun when I get used to them. I just don't like doing them like all the time. Like, I don't think I want to do an entire game of double battles, and I think I prefer singles, but I don't hate them. It's very on brand for GameCube hacking. That sounds right. It's like Unpacking a bit. It's all about sorting and such. Oh, well, we'll see if I like Unpacking. I know ENIAC was saying it was pretty good. Hey, we beat Bones. Now we can get the Thousand Eyes Restrict expansion. I'll check it out. Grand Coliseum 3.0. Can you give me the highlights of what it does? I know that my brain isn't working right now. Hold on. I can't buy packs and focus. Hold on. I think from what I remember, they changed the teams up. They had fairy typing. And they change who the shadow Pokemon are. I don't remember much more beyond that. Is it like, oh, this is you posting in the Discord. No, it's a different notification. Oh, it's a work email. Oh boy. I love getting these at 6 p.m. Ooh. I hope that's not for me. No, it's not. Okay. Hard mode hack, reshuffle teams, and Shadowmons. Patch for Hoenn, Johto, or Kanto that changes legendary trio you encounter at the stars. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, time for me to go back to work. That is going to happen. Unironically, during one of these streams, especially as we get closer to like when I get a little bit more busy, like towards the end of the month, there will come a time when... Ooh, Fairy Meteor Crush and Burning Land. That's pretty cool. There will come a time where I have to end the stream because I have to go back to work. And I'm not thrilled about that happening. I just know it will happen. So I don't know that... Do you need any of these monsters for packs? I don't think you do. I could be wrong about that. Having the Regis be playable for a change seems funny. That is pretty funny. I know that I think I saw 1 or 2 hacks for like Gale of Darkness that changes the stuff around too, but I've never played Gale of Darkness vanilla, which I feel like I should do at some point. Because I know a lot of people say that game's even better than Coliseum, which could be true. Ooh, Thousand Eyes Idol, let's go. How do I unlock the next pack here? Let's see. Tier 2 would be... No. What am I looking for? I don't remember how to search this effectively. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. Actually, I don't know what's going on anymore. We'll just keep playing. I don't know how this works. And I don't have the capacity. I'm just dueling today. I'd argue definitively, XG is the main hack. It's a really good, definitive way to play Gale of Darkness. You'd recommend it over vanilla, even? Talk about it, but I'm kind of hyped for that game coming out at the beginning of the next month because I have a friend I plan to play it with. Oh. Be sure to look for the, I mean, I can probably say this much. I will not comment. My views and opinions are my own, and I will not comment on the Suicide Squad game that comes out at some point, because I will not comment on WB properties because I was told not to. But since my chat is bringing it up, you know, there's a fun little Easter egg in the credits of that game. You might see a familiar name. That'd be pretty cool. I think maybe I will just skip Vanilla Gale Darkness. I'll take some of Maz's opinions I put pretty high up. Carlos is in the credits. And I think that saying the Gale of Darkness XG hack is like the definitive way. Maybe I'll just play with that. Maybe I'll do that before Unbound. I don't know. My Pokemon schedule's all over the place. It just sucks that there's just like infinite Pokemon games, and I only have so much time in the day. Oh, great. He actually got his strategy gone. I wonder if this stops it. Too many jobless Pokemon fans making games is pretty unfortunate. That's true. It is just funny that, like, I think I'm literally like, I don't, you know, the new Pokemon, because like they're getting ready to announce a new Pokemon game. We know they are, because like Gen 7 or Gen 9 is about to finish up. Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna do one more stream in Gen 9 just to play whatever like epilogue there is. I assume one more. Maybe it'll be 2 streams. Who knows? I don't know how long it's supposed to be. But I will do that probably this weekend if I had to guess. Like that might be a Saturday stream. But it is funny that like when I see like new Pokemon, like new mechanics and stuff, I'm like, oh, that'll be really cool when people implement that in a fan game instead of the main game. Like when they put that in like a Fire Red ROM hack, or when they make a fan game about that, or adding new Pokemon and whatnot. It's like, oh, that'll be really cool because, you know, I'm not going to get the experience that I want from the Pokemon company, that's for sure. Post game for the DLC with the final legendary. If I remember correctly, because I was reading up on it earlier today, it's the legendary was already data mined. It's like, I forget what it's called, but it's supposed to be like the trio leader, kind of like Keldeo is for the fighting like deer in Gen 5. It's supposed to be the leader of the Poison Gang from the Kitakami DLC. I also know that I don't know what else the DLC is going to be. Is it going to be story? Like, are they actually going to like wrap up the story? It truly does feel like they're doing like we would normally have included this in the third game, but we don't make third games anymore kind of deal. It is cool that so many different like game devs are like, you can see like the guard changing over. Like we were talking about it with Persona, where like the Persona writer who was like holding the series back, he did a lot for the series. Like, you know, you can kind of argue made it popular, but also like has some really bad takes and really bad sense of humor. He's stepping down. There's like other companies where like the teams are shifting. I feel like we're close to that for Pokemon. I feel like but the problem is it's probably going to be like the bad way, where it'll probably be like, okay, we've got new devs for this Pokemon game. Oh, why do you have new devs? Oh, because we fired all the old ones. I'm like, oh, well, you didn't have to. I don't know if that was the correct way to do it. But actual event type thing for a change rather than just an NPC giving you a random legend. That's pretty cool. Dragon Quest music guy dying so we aren't stuck with the shit mini music. God bless. I like the Dragon Quest music. It's very nostalgic, but also like, boy, some new themes would be really cool. So that'll be cool. But Maz, you missed it when we did. I think was it yesterday? God, my sense of time is all out of whack now. When we finished the Indigo Disc DLC yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll finish out the. Oh, I didn't have to pay that. Hold on. It's like, oh, I'll finish out the stream by going and catching the two legendaries. I'm like, oh wow. Or I'll do like the photo quest, like from the first DLC. And I went and I got my 200 Pokemon in the Pokedex. So I worked for like an hour on that. And then we talked to the photographer, and she's like, hey, here's these like vague pictures of where these 2 legendaries are in Area 0. Have fun, go see them. I don't have a quest this time. I'm just sort of like, you know, it's sort of up to you this time. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we just kind of wandered around Area 0 for an hour, just trying to find them hidden in like a fucking like cave or a cove. I'm just like, this is so stupid. Why did they not just like put them in like a prominent place? They were like, no, we're gonna hide them on you for no real reason. We don't gain anything by doing this, but we're just gonna do it because we hate you. I'm just like, I'd rather, like, at this point, I'd literally rather they just made it like an event. Like, just make it like another like raid, terror raid battle or something. This is like worse. Like, why do I have to hunt for this? You know what the best thing about the funny Paradoxmon is? I'm sure I'm about to hear it. What is it? Why did I attack with Dark Elf? I don't want to lose life points. I'm afraid. And I think you know the answer, Knight. I'm like half paying attention. That's why. Michizuri is okay. Ironling's Walking Wake are just Terror Raid exclusive. Yeah, that is pretty shit. I did happen to get them in the Terror Raid already, but it's just so dumb. That's just like, why are they making event exclusive Pokemon? I think we were talking about this yesterday too, but I think the thing that's going to suck the most about the next Pokemon game is that they're effectively just going to scrap everything about Gen 9 because they do that every time. Why didn't they just dump them into Area 0 where the shits belong? Oh, you mean so you would catch all 3 of them in Area 0 instead of 2 of them? That doesn't make sense. You got some crazy ideas there, Maz. Then how would we get people to play the online mode that people already are playing so often it's impossible to get into a match for? How else would we drive people to the online play? Also, why are they driving people to the online play? What do they gain from it? Nintendo Switch memberships? Like, I don't... What are they even doing it for? It's very strange. Terra's 1000% gone. Paradoxmon makes 0 sense showing up against our locked transfer exclusives. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Where it's like, so Terra, we already know that terrestrialization is not coming back. Because that's Nintendo to a T. They just, you know, they do shit once, then never again. So terrestrialization is going to be gone, just like Dynamaxing is gone. Just like all those cool G-Max forms, those are going to be gone too. And I'm just like, what? Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we play these games? And then, so terrestrialization is going to be gone. The Paradoxmon is a really, 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 really cool game mechanic. Because it's like, oh, what if, like, we had future versions of these Pokemon, or, like, past versions of these Pokemon, like, prehistoric. And we got, what, like, 10 of each? And then we're just never going to see them again. And those Pokemon are never going to come back again. So I'm just like, what are we doing? I mean, to be fair, though, I didn't think we'd see Hisuian Pokemon, but there's a bunch of Hisuian Pokemon roaming around in the terrarium in Gen 9, and there's also like events like where we did the quest for the Hisuian Ursaluna. I guess just Ursaluna, the Blood Moon one. So who's to say? They might just like be like, ah, fuck it, we found this Pokemon. But it is kind of a bummer that we kind of just expect that nothing is going to move forward. Hope this next game are actually nuts, like have one set in the past, one set in the future, full exclusion list to give everyone their actual Pokemon names. They won't do that. I think we'll get another new region. We'll get another new weird mechanic that nobody asked for that, like, eventually people kind of warm up to, but, like, you know, it's going to be another weird, stupid mechanic. I think we'll probably have more... I think it'll be 3D and open world again. And I think that the movement options might be a little better. Because I do think that Koraidon and Miraidon they are better than the rideable Pokemon were in Arceus, so like maybe there's a chance that they'll just like take some good steps, but I will say they're teasing Black and White's Unova stuff, and the game's theming is a lot of past future shit, so I don't know where they go with that, but like it exists. I mean, it could be. I think we'll probably get the Gen 5 remake before we get a new gen. That's my guess. I could be wrong about that one though. Like I imagine that we'll have like, you know, Resplendent White and Shadow Black or some stupid subtitle like that. But we'll get those, and then we'll see. We'll see what the new gen is. Do you think they'll call it Gen 10 or they'll call it Gen X? I hope they call it Gen X. That'd be really funny. Hey, another dub. I'd be surprised if they remade 1 again with 3D maps. Honestly, and I know this is gonna sound stupid, either let's go Johto, and let me start with either an Umbreon or an Espeon. Like it's right there. It's so easy. Like just let's go Johto, or another Gen 1 remake, because Fire Red, as much as I love Fire Red, it did come out before the physical special split, so like it's not that great in that it could be way better. But I wouldn't mind another Gen 1 remake. I'll say it. If they like make it tight, make it look like Let's Go, but like without the shitty like one Joy-Con controls. Let me play Let's Go with a fucking Pro controller, and I'd be fine with it. We'll see. I really, really, really hope that Pokemon gets their shit together and makes like a functional game for the next like new game. Because if they don't, I think it hits a point where it's like, I don't know if I really can support the next Pokemon game if it still looks like shit. From I know we were talking about it yesterday, where it's like I get kind of a pass in my head because I play it for YouTube and streaming and stuff, so I play it so you don't have to. But like, you know, there's a limit to that. I just want a game with 12 FPS on my TV. All I need. That's what I mean. It's like I just like a stable frame rate would be pretty cool. Having like actual like gorgeous environments. It's so funny. I think the thing that I like the most about the Pokemon discourse and the Pokemon discussion is that there are so many people, myself included, who are like, "Wow, graphics have really come a long way." But like, I wish they would stop focusing on graphics and make like good games. And then Pokemon comes along, it's like, okay, graphics matter a little to me. Like, when I said graphics don't matter, oversimplification, overgeneralization, it turns out graphics do matter to me. So like, if you could just like hit the bare minimum, that'd be really cool. Like I've played Xenoblade on the same system. The Switch is dog shit, but I just can't play on the Switch. I think the Switch, at this point, it's hard to develop a really cutting-edge game on the Switch. I think I can probably say that with good confidence. The Switch things need to be optimized very specifically for the Switch. That's why like a lot of first-party games like look pretty well. Like Mario Odyssey runs really well. But like, you have to have some talented people to make it run well on the Switch, because it is not going to run well if you just slap a game on the Switch and hope it just works. So tragic because Pokemon Pixel was the industry leader and now the games look like fucking filth. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I think we don't know the true answer, but it's fun to speculate. I think the speculation is probably true with this one, which is the Pokemon devs are ancient and they're just not keeping up with the times. Whether it's hubris, lack of resources, I don't know because I'm not inside. But it's something, and I think that until that's solved, until they get like some fresh blood or get some like budget or something, I can't imagine why the highest selling franchise in the world looks like shit. It doesn't make sense. Graphics don't matter as long as they have good style. I mean, I think the caveat is graphics don't matter if your game can consistently run at 30 FPS, which that game cannot. Like, every time you like take a big jump and it's got to load more things in, it's like, yikes. I wish I could tolerate these graphics. The frame rate did make me want to rip my eyeballs out. Yeah, like I'm just like, the graphics can look like shit. The textures can look like shit. Like I play Final Fantasy 14. It's not an old ass engine. If you look too closely at the grass, it's just a PNG. But like it runs 60 FPS. So like I don't care. I think that's what it comes down to. Is for me, frame rate is like priority with game fidelity. Like I need 60 FPS, and if you can't give me 60, you better have a consistent 30. But the art style better be pretty good. But for Pokemon, it's just kind of bland. The art style doesn't even seem like that ambitious. I'm like, I don't know why the game runs so bad. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be that resource intensive because the graphics aren't like super draining. I don't know. I think it's worse that like they just like never even tried to patch it or update it. It's just like it still runs like shit like a year later. Ooh, Goblin Attack Force, hell yeah. I'll add that in. 420, let's go. FF14 grapes.png. I'm picky enough to want 60 just no drops ever, please God. Yeah. Also, to be fair about the Final Fantasy 14 grapes, which is very funny. For those who want context, the picture of the grapes that came from one of the areas that the game launched with. So like those grapes are the same texture that they've been since the PS3, and they just never updated them because they're in an area you go into like once in like the first story. So when the image of the grapes is spreading around, the story was on like its 4th expansion. So like all the new areas look really great, but they didn't go back to the old areas because like why would they? And then because of that meme, they went back and patched out the brick grapes. So they like actually have like an actual model now. Pokemon would never. You would never see something go viral on Pokemon for it looking like shit and then them like fixing it in a patch. They would just be like, oh, that's just how our game looks. Sorry. What did I want to do again? I forgot. We'll do category again. They should have left it Souls Company, I fear. A lot of people said they did want to leave it. I think there are references to it, though. I think there's I want to say there's like maybe I made this up. I thought they made like furniture or something. So like you could add like the old grape model into your house, I think. But I might have made that up. I think they did something. I think they made a description of like a like grape like cooking recipe or something, and they like alluded to like the old ass grapes. I forget. They definitely did something about it. Because they're usually pretty good about that, but I don't remember what they did. Read about it versus the FF16 grape area, which is very funny. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I will say that Square Enix can be a little weird at times, but I do not think for a second that they don't have their finger on the pulse. Like they are aware of what their fans want and what they can do within reason. So that's already a step above the Pokemon Company. What did I come here for? Oh, I came for Goblin Attack Force. Why am I at traps? Oh, I think I wanted to add Michizure in there. Just a good, if a card gets destroyed, you can destroy another one. You can play around with that card a lot, because I think the way it works, I think if you destroy an opponent's monster by battle, you can destroy a second monster if they have it face down. So it's very good if you're aggressive. But it's also just good for, like, if you're on the back foot and you have to put a card face down, you can let them attack it and then destroy their monster. So it's pretty good. Goblin Attack Force. Do I add you to the deck again? There we go. Now we come to my least favorite part of this. What card am I removing? Guardian Throne. I'm sorry, bud. You're out of here. Oh, I like all my cards, though. I should probably get rid of some magic cards. I think I've got more than I usually do. My deck balance isn't terrible right now. What cards am I just dead drawing? Like, what cards am I using that just aren't working? We'll get rid of Wolf Axe Wheeler, I think, too. There we go. Alright. Alright, Mako. 6 more times. I guess this is kind of a good question to kind of base this off of. What's everyone excited for games that are coming out this year? I mentioned it before. I am excited. I'm very excited for Yakuza Like a Dragon 8. Like, that's going to be really, really good. I'm excited for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I'm excited for the Persona 3 remake, even though I think I might not be able to play it at launch because I'm too backed up on games. But I don't really know what else is coming out besides like further than like February. I don't know like what else is supposed to come out this year. Euden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I've heard of Euden Chronicle. I don't remember what they're about. I think I remember seeing a trailer for it in one of the Nintendo Directs, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But I don't think I remember much more beyond that. I think literally FF7 Remake, hoping Nintendo does a Direct soon. They announced this today, Mons. There's supposed to be a Direct coming, I think, within the next 2 weeks. Suicide Squad, I don't really have anything else I can think of. Spiritual successor to Suikoden. Suikoden's another game that people have been asking to play for forever. Oh, that's right, the Paper Mario remake. That's supposed to come out in like, did they say like June or summer or something like that? That'll be pretty cool. I'm excited for that. I gotta finish up Paper Mario before I do that though. Which I think I have enough time for, but I forgot that it is on the horizon. I don't think there's any like PlayStation exclusives coming out this year that I know of. I think there's like some rumblings about a new Last of Us thing, but I don't care about The Last of Us. No, it happened, but I want it to be a surprise double game remake. Unfortunately, that is definitely not happening. I'm sorry, my friend. Heroes and Suikoden remakes? Nice. A lot of Suikoden fans. Maybe I should try the PS2 versions. or PS1 versions. I think I have them. I just don't. I don't think I've tried them. Hopefully remakes come out this year. That'd be really cool. But they need to give us Paper Mario 64. I think if Paper Mario GameCube does well, they'll probably remake 64, if I had to guess. Typically with stuff like that, they take the most popular one, and they see how that remake does, and then they remake another one. Like, I remember correctly, when they remade Superstar Saga from Game Boy Advance to 3DS, they started with Bowser's Inside Story because that's like the most successful one, and then they did the first one after that. But then they lost money, so who knows? Hope they just make a new Paper Mario that isn't fucking shit. That'd be really nice too. That's what I'm hoping for more. I don't want a Paper Mario 64 remake. I want Paper Mario 1000 Year Door to sell so well that they just make a new Paper Mario that's like story-based and like RPG again, instead of just whatever the fuck they were on when they made Color Splash. Like I cannot forget how disappointed I was when I first played Color Splash. I was like, because I was coming off fresh, I was like, man, I love Paper Mario. I loved 1000 Year Door. I played a little bit of 64. I played a little bit of the Wii one. I was like, these are great. Can't wait for this 3DS one. I'm so excited. And then I played it for like a couple hours and I was like, this sucks. Like, what the fuck? I'd like if Mario RPG and TTYD doing well teaches me a lesson. That's true. I don't know how well Mario RPG sold. I haven't heard any of the sales numbers for it. And I don't know how popular it was. It felt like it was really I know it felt like a lot of people were anticipating it, but I don't know if it followed through. Sticker Star is maybe the worst game I've ever played. It's really bad. It was a great remake. That's good to hear. But I don't know if a lot of people bought it. Ooh, attack and receive. I remember just being so annoyed with it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess we've unlocked the Tier 3 Duelist now. So if I... Hold on. Let me just add some garbage cards to my deck real quick. If I can just find some in my trunk. Hitatsumi Giant, sure. Add it in there. So 2 Hitatsumi Giant. So now I can... This is going to be really annoying. I don't know why this is something that they have to do. I don't know why you would remove these cards from your deck to... I don't know why they were like, hey, the cards can't be in your deck if you unlock new duelists. I'm like, that seems weird. So now that I removed Barrel Dragon and Harpy's Feather Duster and Jinzo from my deck, yeah, there they are. So we got Mai, we got Bandit Keith, Joey Wheeler, and Pegasus. We're missing one more duelist, I think, or maybe I think this is all 4 of them. I think for the tier 3. Let me see. I should be able to search tier 2. Bandit Keith, Joey Wheeler, Mai, Pegasus, and that's it. Yeah, we got all the tier 3 duelists. That's pretty cool. So what happens if I like edit my deck again now? Like, what happens if I add them back in? Is the game like, no, you don't have them anymore? It's insane how many people talk about what RPG added as a remake as what to expect TTYD. Like, they're different companies, but dude, they're setting up for disappointment. Oh, like let me try and understand what you're saying here. Let me try and understand what you're throwing down. So, because the Mario RPG was so well received, they're hoping that like some things that they changed for that remake that they'll also do for the Paper Mario remake. They are different companies, but I don't think that's like a crazy thing to assume. I think that that's not like a bad bad like train of thought, if that makes sense, but I do agree with you. They should probably temper their expectations. What else did I take out? I gotta do Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh, Jinzo, that's right. This is so weird. Why did they make unlocking them like this? It's kind of dumb. Like, just... Is it because the game doesn't understand that you own them because they're not in the trunk? Is that what it was? Let's see. No, it's worse. Oh, dude, come on, really? You're telling me you literally can't duel them if you have those cards in your deck? That's so stupid. That's annoying. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. It just means that you have to edit your deck when you're fighting like a specific duelist. I mean, I fight them all one by one anyway, so like if I want to fight Joey, I'll just take Jinzo out, and if I want to fight Mai, etc. But it's just so. Why would you do this? Kind of like I don't follow the logic. That's very strange. I don't know what they're on about. I'll do Harvey's brother here. Yeah, like adding in boss refights, but like there will be less than a year between RPG Remake coming out and TTYT, so they probably wouldn't add anything they weren't planning already. So yes, I will say, I think there's like 6 months in between release of Super Mario RPG and when Thousand Year Door is supposed to release. If it's like small things like that, those can either be added in like a patch or in like an update later. So that's not crazy. Like that's not completely out of hand. If it's like full blown like big changes, like I think the big one is like voice acting is usually difficult to do on like short notice because that has to be planned ahead of time. But stuff like just like re-challenging fights or adding in like quality of life stuff that like messing with the menus, etc. Like that's not too hard to do. That should be something that they could reasonably spin up in a couple months. So that's not the craziest thing to hope for, but I understand what you mean. No, I don't want voice acting like that. I just mean like, I'm just saying like voice acting in particular. It's like that's usually one of the things that's like, okay, well we can't do that because we don't have enough time. So really, nope. Besides Paper Mario, I guess there's really no games. And I guess the Suikoden and Eurydice remake. Besides those, I guess there's nothing really coming out in 2024. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like it's finally a good excuse for me to catch up on all of those games in 2023 that I absolutely did not have time for. Switch first parties, fuck all. I mean, we'll find out. Oh no, they have that. Don't they have that Princess Peach game? I think that actually looks pretty interesting, but I'm gonna have to see gameplay of it. That's not a day one buy for me, but that's like, oh, you know, I'm vaguely interested. Oh, you think it's because the Switch 2 is coming out? I mean, boy, the Switch is due. Like, what year did the Switch release? How long has the Switch been like been released? Because it's been a while. Like PS5 and Xbox One released in 2020. I'll probably pick up not Super Princess Peach 2. Could be good. Could be fun. Let's do this. 2017 is when the Switch came out. That's a lot. That's a long time for a console. That's so that would mean 2017. Its 7-year anniversary is coming up. That's kind of wild. Like back in the old days, back in the olden times, an 8-year console or 7-year console generation wasn't. That's like the standard, more or less. I think they sped it up. I think the PS4 and Xbox One was kind of short, if I remember correctly. Maybe it wasn't. When did the PS4 come out? PS4 came out in like what, 2013? I think is when PS4 came out, or 2012. And then they released it in 2020, so that'd be 8 years. Because the Wii U nearly sent them under, so Switch had to save them. That's true. I guess the Switch did have to come out sooner than later, because they were losing a lot with the Wii U. But the Switch was very successful, so I guess I'm not super surprised that it's lasted this long, but boy, I hope they're not stupid enough to call it the Switch 2. I really hope they don't call it the Switch 2. That would be a very big mistake. Switch is still 5 years after Wii U. That's so fast. That's in console generation, that's fast. Switch U, they've learned nothing. Oh my god. It's called the Switch U, but this time it actually is just a controller. It's not a new console. Just taking all of the wrong lessons. That's crazy. I can't believe it's been that long. I waited a while to get a Switch as well. I think I got one in like 2018, 2019. I want to Switch 2, but get marketing and do the market properly, yes. Also, I'm just going to say it. You can't call it the Switch 2. You can't call it the Switch 2. You need to give it a different name. Because you're gonna confuse people. You need to call it like the Nintendo like Pocket or some shit. I want the same console again with the tech from this decade. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Do you think Nintendo is going to completely botch it? Like they're gonna... I mean, just yes. But do you think that they're going to abandon the like portable formula? Like they won't... it won't be portable anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be like completely VR or some shit. Like they're gonna innovate when nobody asked them to innovate. They're gonna be like, we're making a new console. It's on the breaking edge of technology. It's like you could have just made we just wanted a stronger Switch. Some people are gonna say it's gonna look like a DS. God, I fucking hope not. Jesus, I hope not. Listen, okay, listen. Here's what I'll say about the Switch, or here's what I'll say about the DS and 3DS. I understand that a lot of really good games came out for the DS and 3DS. I understand that a lot of us had them. They were a great console, portable console back at the time. Fantastic. It was great. Trying to play DS and 3DS games now, awful. I hate it. It's so aggravating. They're really, really difficult to emulate. The DS emulation is like, and 3DS emulation is like weirdly taxing. But also, like, it's impossible to make it look good with two screens. I don't want, please, just one screen. Just one screen. Whatever they do, just make it one screen. I'm begging you. 99% of DS games would be better on not DS. True. A lot of DS games, I played them as if they're Game Boy Advance games. Like Digimon World DS. I just never looked at the second screen. I agree. It would definitely be a step back. I mean, GameCube to Wii was 5 years. Wii to Wii U was 6. The Switch was really normalish. I guess so. I didn't realize Nintendo would make consoles so fast. I guess that's how they got off kilter from the Sony and Xbox cycle, because they were making like they were making them so much faster. DS Zeldas were atrocious because force touch controls. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like do not force touch controls, and do not give me two screens. That's all I want. I'm a simple man. Just give me a functional DS. Give me a Switch that just runs better. That's all. Switch Up or Switcheroo. Those are good names tonight. I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll see. I don't have the most confidence in Nintendo. I feel like they kind of botched this stuff, so we'll see. It sucks. Nintendo has some really, really good first party, and some really, really good like exclusives and stuff like that like keep it relevant, but also, oof. I know that a lot of people bought the Switch because it was like a really good casual console too, so I hope they like kind of keep it casual, but just like make it not run like shit. So anyway, I think the U as bad as it was because no devs wanted to actually work with the gamepad. That's exactly what it was. The Wii U could have done better if like if it had third party support, but like no devs wanted to touch it because it was so weird to make it with like a gamepad. Whereas now, I don't really think that's an issue anymore. Like, if anything, I think it's swapped. There's a lot of like small indie games that like will release on Steam, and then they'll also release on Switch because the Switch is like easier to develop for. So they did kind of fix it up in one way, I suppose. But I don't know. We'll see. I really, until we were talking about it just now, I hadn't even considered that they wouldn't just do a Switch 2. But like, I don't know. The Switchblade? Oh yeah. Believe it or not, I think it's probably not going to be called the Switchblade. Call me crazy. Call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't think it's going to be called the Switchblade. Do a throwback Nintendo Dolphin incoming? That'd be funny. I think they probably can't do that anymore, though. I think if they were going to call it the Dolphin, it's probably just, it's probably too late. New Xenoblade game just dropped, did it? Like, just now? Like Xenoblade 4? Or, like, are they doing, like, a new saga or something? Are you making this up? Are you lying to me right now? Mons, are you having a laugh? No, I meant the Switchblade? Oh. It's like, okay. What are we doing here? What? Huh? What is your effect? Why didn't you go to defense mode? Oh, at the end of the battle phase. That makes sense. Well, I took a swing. Let's see how that pays off. pretty well so far. Okay. Time for the Nintendo NX. Oh god, no. What was the Wii's code name? Was it the NX? No, it was the Revolution. Oh my god, dude. What a cool code name. Nintendo is the master at making a system with a code name that's actually cooler than the real name, which is really funny. That takes a special kind of skill. I actually want to play this in attack mode. I forgot that because I remember like the Wii was the first console that I was like old enough to kind of like pay attention to before it came out. I didn't just like, it wasn't like when I was younger and magically it was like, oh, a new console is out. I was like, oh, okay. Like I remember the run up to it, and it was originally called a Revolution, and the Revolution is a sick fucking name. That being said, I understand why they did the Wii, because the Wii being like easily pronounced in like multiple different languages and stuff. I get it. Dragon Quest XI got announced so early. It was the only game confirmed for the NX. Oh, was the NX the Switch? Was that the Switch codename? Also, did it? I don't remember which one the NX was, because Dragon Quest XI released on PS4 before anything. So how is it announced for the Switch before it was like even out on PS4? Oh, I guess the timing for that kind of matches up. Fierce DQ11 was announced for the NX? That's so weird. I wonder if they went back later because Nintendo was like, oh, we're not ready yet. We're not ready. Weird. Hey! Mako is going pretty easy now. This is one of my least favorite cards because the card art is just so fucking weird. Also, is it called Red Moon Baby? Isn't it just called Vampire Baby? Does this have the wrong name for it? What the fuck? Hey, what's this card called? Red Moon Baby? I don't know. Like, you know. What am I supposed to call it? Alright, gamers. I think that's going to be the end of Part 8. I think we did make a good amount of progress there. 2 more duels with Mako, and then we'll be done with the Tier 2 duelists, because we'll finish unlocking the packs. And then we'll start taking on the next ones. We have to beat all of them 7 times, I believe is the next requirement. Let me see the booster packs, though. Let's see what the real requirement is. Yep, I think we have to beat them all 10 times again. Because there's a... oh, wait, I just got this. Is Dark Ruler Hades? Is that just Hades? Have I really never figured that out? It's just Hades? What? I always pronounce it Hades, because that's how the card is. There's a space in between. I didn't realize it was just Hades. That's funny. It was actually Red Moon Baby originally. Oh, that's interesting. I never put together. It's funny too because there's a villain in Final Fantasy 14 called Hades, but they pronounce it Hades. Didn't connect it there either. I don't know. I guess that's all it took. I just thought like Hades was like a different thing. Why would they not just call it Hades? Why is Hades censored? It's a Greek god. It's not even like, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh and their censorship. Come on. Anyway, we gotta beat Pegasus 10 times. We gotta beat Bandit 10 times. Joey 10 times. Mai 10 times. So we gotta beat them all again. We gotta beat them all 10 times again. Because I want to get all these packs. But and then we'll move on to the ghouls, and then we have Merrick, and then I think we have the Tier 5 duelist, and then there's the dual computer. There's a lot more to this game. So thank you guys. That's gonna be the end of this video, and I will see you in part 9. Bye-bye. Alright, chat. We're not gonna do in the Yu-Gi-Oh video, but do you guys want to see me earn a platinum? Do you guys want to see a platinum trophy pop in real life? And see Yakuza 7 for like 10 minutes? That's truly up to you. Hell yeah? Well, we'll see. Do you guys want to see me try not to fall asleep in a movie theater? That's literally the minigame, is trying not to fall asleep in a movie theater. I saved it for last by accident, but I'm going to do it now. Alright, give me a second to make sure it's set up, because I got to go plug my PS4 in, or PS5 in. Chat, do not riot while I'm gone. Even though an ad is about to play, do not riot while I'm gone. I'm giving you explicit instructions not to riot, okay? Okay? Don't do that. It's not allowed. All right. Dorothea, what are we doing here? You're the only one writing. Ooh, I should make sure I can play this game. Oh, that's the wrong controller. Wrathfire. Wow. 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 Look at this guy. This guy thinks he knows streams. Wow, that's funny. I can't believe you did that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Moss. I'm not, though. That's funny. Let me move this over here. This, I'm not kidding. This should genuinely be like 10 minutes. But I thought it'd be fun to show it briefly to you guys. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. There we go. Cancel my membership. I got scammed. The emotes don't work. I mean, I think they do. I'm not going to bother fixing the screen because we're not doing this for a while. But look at what a 60 FPS game looks like, guys. First off, let's just get in a battle, just so you guys can see it. Just so you can see the JRPG that you're missing. Oh, hold on. Alright. Little side story. Where are the... Oh, here's some enemies. Alright, let me just call a summon here, just to make it easy for ourselves. Here we go. Alright, chat, so far. What do we think of the game? Just saying, you're all missing out on this. And also, it's got a pretty good battle team. Alright. That was just so you guys could get a brief taste of the game. But now I gotta do the minigame. I'm super, like, I've beaten the game effectively. Like, there's no more... Oh, hold on, let's see. I got a little secret discussion here. I'm with them. Is that the Arthur armor, perhaps? It's not. This is the true hero armor you get for beating the super hard dungeon. Alright, we're gonna watch a movie. This is a real life depiction of how it looks when you have to watch a movie. These movies are like parodies of like popular movies. The whole theme is that the theater is too comfortable though, and the movies are too weird, so it's hard to stay awake. This is me watching a guy watch a movie while you guys watch me. How many layers deep can we go here? Here we go. Here's the minigame. This is it. This is all I have to do. Now, I can't really look at chat right now, so just don't riot while I'm doing this. But also, like, you know, this is not the whole game. This is literally one minigame that I just have to complete for the trophy. What in the hell? This is how, this is how you have to stay awake. You have to beat off the dream demons. You have to get rid of the goats. Also, for what it's worth, and I don't even know if you can hear me at this point with the buying in the background, but these goats, like one of them is like the biggest character in the background of the like cover art, besides Ichiban. Like, they make it look like this is like some big final boss. It's not. It's just one minigame. Oh, also, don't hit the chickens. The chickens will keep you awake. You gotta keep those alive. Auntie Catherine. If you're beaming off, this would be a different game. True. It's a weird game, but I really can't stress enough that, like, oh, it's not in this one. Ah, fuck. You can kind of see it in the icon on the left, right above his head is like one of the goat guys. They make it look like it's like a main antagonist. It's not. It's not. It's just. It's just this one minigame. This one minigame that I think is story related for the very first one and then never again. So I'm very confused why it got so much screen time on the cover art. Oh, I missed one. Also, you can see my reaction time in real time. Why does the chicken have symbols and something rooster crow? Alright, chat, what do we think? What do we think of the minigame? Is this not what you guys do when you go to the movies? Oh, symbols, I see. Not crow? I don't know. Weird as fuck. It is a weird minigame. I don't know if they'll bring this back in the next one, because the whole thing is that it's like this one specific movie theater that's like this, and you're like helping out the owner by going to see movies there. So I don't know if like I don't know if they'll bring it back, because you're gonna be in Hawaii in the next one. Although I guess you might come back to Yokohama, so maybe you can just do it then. I don't know. I hit one chicken. I hit one alarm clock. Oh, that's why they're roosters, by the way. Alarm clock. Been a while since I've been to movies. Can't say I've ever done it. Well, why not? What are you missing out on? All right, two more. Yeah, though I watch movies at home instead of going to theaters. I don't really go to theaters anymore either. Isizaki Jinjo, a history. Turn back clock, relive earliest days, explore the town's humble origins, witness the transformation of modern metropolis we know and love today. Let's do it. Rams and alarm clocks are solid names. There's so many puns in this game. They're equal to the amount of puns in Dragon Quest. All the enemies have pun names. I'll show off the bestie area a little bit without spoiling. I'll just show like the common enemies. Let's go now as it's midnight. Have a good rest of the night, friends. Yeah, we're almost done anyway. Have a good one, Maz. And Maz, you should play this game because I think you'd like it. But have a good night. What if I told Carlos to tell you to play this game? Would you play it then? Huh? Because you like him more than me? If only I was in the Man City. No, I'm kidding. Have a good night. Look, 1,000 yen is so cheap for a movie. Yeah, what is that? What's that like add up to? Like $10? That's cheap. Come to the UK at any point, I'll play it. Promise? I'm gonna hold you to that. Shit, almost. When I played this on PS4, when I played this the first time, every time the alarm clocks came up, I would hit them every single time. It took so much to train my brain to not just mash immediately and to like wait to see what kind of enemy it is. And even then they still get me sometimes if I like don't pay attention. I remember for no reason, when I played this the first time, I did it pretty early. I didn't save it for last like I did last time, or like I did this time. I kept trying to like get 100% on all of them because like I just refused to lose 1 point for hitting one chicken. So I just like kept playing them over and over. And it's very funny to think I did it so early in my first playthrough and like literally saved it for last in the last one. $7 or 6.3 euros? Oh, that is pretty cheap. My conversion from yen isn't great. It's like what? It's like what is it? 1% of whatever the thing is, or you like divide by 100, and then like it's usually like 30% less than that, something like that. I like how there's less people in this theater too, so like this isn't even a movie that most people wanted to watch. You have to get a loan to go to the movies nowadays? I guess that's true. It's like $20 now, right? It's so crazy. That's even without like your $8 drink and your $11 popcorn. Oh, I fucked up. I hit the wrong button. It doesn't always count the wrong buttons, but it does sometimes. Fuck! I did it again. Guys, I hit the cock by accident. Oh, almost. My finger was on the button. So yeah, I don't think you actually have to get... It doesn't really matter what score you get in this. I don't think the rewards change or anything. It's just kind of like a personal achievement kind of deal. I think for the sake of the trophy, you just need to beat them all. So, I've got plenty of leeway. Local theater's like $18 per ticket. Yeah, they're pretty expensive now. Isn't it cool to watch the price of things double in your lifetime? Isn't that a fun experience for everyone involved? Sucks and adult groceries are so damn expensive now. I get it now. All those times my dad was like, "We can't get that; it's so expensive." And now I'm an adult, and I'm like, "Yep, that's fair." My personal barometer for how high inflation has gone is that I remember when I was a kid, a pack of like Skittles or like M&Ms or whatever, like a standard like pack of candy was like 69 cents, and now like a normal pack of candy is like 179. And I'm like, okay, cool. All right, last movie, and then I got the platinum. I wonder what my platinum screenshot's gonna look like. I hope it looks good. I hope it's me in the armor in the movie theater. Life of Sheep, a lengthy documentary that follows the life of a man with a sheep head, became a cult classic for its uncanny effect of inducing heavy drowsiness. It's a movie of the sheep. Just two people here in the theater with me. This seems like a very Japanese movie. Oh, he was called William. Come on. I want Ichiban to be like, wait a minute. This one little shot right here is so menacing. When he just like appears behind them. Alright, here we go. The only thing I can say is that whenever you like force spawn at once, you can kind of just roll your thumb over the buttons. You don't actually have to manually press all of them. And that's how I kind of do it so fast. So I basically just like take my thumb and just go like blip. I know I just wasted some doing that, but I just wanted to show it off real quick. Just go blip. Using fat thumbing it to your advantage. Just press all the buttons at once. There you go. Oh my god, I needed that. Fuck. My sleep health is so low. I need the sheep to heal me. Not the sheep, the alarm cock. Fuck. Oh, that's so many. Fuck. Okay. I do appreciate that Ishimon is absolutely man-spreading in that seat. Just good thing nobody's sitting next to him. So you can take your party members here and it increase their bond with you if you bring them here, but like their bond increases pretty fast already, so I didn't really feel the need to. Just a bunch of sheep puns. But I'd believe this is like a real like Japanese movie. It's just a dude living with a sheep head, but just like living a normal life. That sounds very like Japanese film. Shit. The rapid ones give me some trouble sometimes if I'm not like if I don't pay too close enough attention and see that they're rapid. Fuck. I just gotta make it to the end. I don't care about my rank. I just need to beat it. Fuck. I'm too jumpy. Almost done. You're almost there, Nick. Let's go! Give me that platinum. That got a little dark. I don't even know if you can read that with how squished it is. Almost got me with goodbye. Come on, give me the platinum. Let's go! What a platinum screenshot. The new dragon. How's it look? What a screenshot. What a platinum screenshot. Let's go. Alright, let me just... hold on, let's go to studio mode. Hold on, wait. Oh, fuck. Shit. I don't know... Uh-oh. I have to switch my monitor back. Give me a sec. But I like the old dragon. You and the rest of the fan base. Which is why they included him in the 8th game. And why he got his own little spin-off game as well. Even though he already had 7 full games to himself. Alright, ready? Okay. And now we just take the screenshot. And now I can post to the Discord. Okay. Well, gang, that's gonna be it for me today. I thought it would be a little fun, you know. Not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna upload this separately. This is gonna be a little sneak peek for the people who are watching through all the streams. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. What are we playing tomorrow? What's on the schedule? I don't have my schedule open. Gross. I am not prepared. Let's see. First of all, I'll pause the timer there just for you guys. Tomorrow is, if I go to the community tab on my YouTube channel, we're going to do some A Node Heart, which I know people have been asking to play more of. So will be part 4 and maybe 5 of A Node Heart. So the Digimon world-inspired game that was sweeping the nation. By sweeping the nation, I mean I did pretty well on YouTube when I did the first video. So we'll try that again. I hope you guys all have a great night, and I hope you guys stay healthy and not sick, and you enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.